You've heard the word budget before. It's got some bad connotations to it. You think it's controlling, constricting, a prison, telling you what to do with your hard-earned money when dadgummit, you're an adult, you can do what you please. How's that working out for you? Truth is, a budget is nothing more than a tool to help you get to where you want to go. It allows you the peace of mind every paycheck to know that your rent's going to be paid, your mortgage, your insurance, your car note, kids are going to have money for lunch, you're going to have money for retirement. Because honestly, it's the little bitty things we do every paycheck that builds that big, bright future that we all want. So, whether you're saving for something big or you're just tired of living paycheck to paycheck, never knowing where the next dollar's coming from, come on, let me show you how I set myself free and set myself up for success. Budgeting has a bad reputation, really bad reputation, that it's controlling, constricting, it's a prison, but it's not. It is just simply numbers on a sheet of paper, in a spreadsheet, in an app that you downloaded for free. It is your roadmap to where you want to go in the future. How many times have you told yourself, or you've heard your significant other say, I deserve this. I work hard. I deserve it. You do. You do. You do work hard. And yes, you do deserve certain things when the bills are paid, the children have food and shoes, when you have a job. Okay? So I'm not saying you don't have those things and you don't do those things. I'm just saying deserve is the kid in us pitching a temper tantrum, saying, I want it and I want it now. I don't want to have to wait for it. Don't be the kid, be the adult, work it into the budget so you know you're not sacrificing your future retirement or the dreams or the promises you've made. Budget is your guardian angel that will help you honor your promises to yourself and to others. Some of the benefits of budgeting is, first and foremost, it's going to reduce your anxiety and your fear because you can look at the hard numbers on your notebook, on your app, and you can see, I have this much coming in. I've already told my money what to do. It's going to go here, 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 and here. And by the time I get to the time rent's ready, it's going to be ready for me. I can start paying. And this is where I really enjoyed the peace of mind as a single woman for, oh, so many years in my adult life. Only I was responsible for my bills until I got a budget. And I started figuring out that if I put X number of dollars away every paycheck, for a year, at the end of that year, I'd have my tax money. I'd have my car insurance money. I'd have this, I'd have that. And we're talking little bitty tiny amounts over an entire year. So those types of bills, they're like Christmas. They're coming around every year. You can't avoid them. So why don't you go ahead and start planning for them now? You'll be surprised at how little you feel the money leave the paycheck when you divide it by 26 or 52 or whatever the frequency is that you get paid. So how do you start? I know it seems huge, but it's not. Get an envelope, get a writing something, and just start small. Write down, I get paid this much every week. Write it down 4 times. If your income fluctuates, write down your core amount that you can rely on every paycheck. That is going to be your baseline. And then I want you to write down every month, you pay this much in lighting. You can do an average if you want to, but write down what your monthly expenses are and start with your core requirements. You need a roof over your head, you need food, you need clothing, minimal, okay? But for now, just your core requirements. What do you have to actually exist? Rent, utilities, transportation, clothing, food. This is how much money I have coming in. This is how much money I need to survive going out. And then the next column, these are my self-induced bills, my credit cards, my loans, etc. So yes, we want to pay everybody, but we're going to pay in order of priority. So get that written down. Once you get your core paid for, your bills paid for, That doesn't mean that you've overlooked retirement or savings or an emergency fund. Those are going to be baked into some of your requirements before you get down to the fund money. So, yes, that's part of adulting. You have to put an amount away every month in order to get traction on those long term goals, not just paying your insurance annually. We're talking if you're in your 40s, you've got 20, 25 years left to wherever your number is that you want to retire. Maybe you want to retire early. These are things that you have to consider and decide how much you want to put away for what goals that you have. Celebrate the wins. I was paying off credit cards, and each credit card that I got paid off, I did something for myself. I don't care if it was making a fun cup of tea at the house, or I would go for a walk, or I'd call a friend, call me. All right. Well, probably not best to call me. Send me a message in the, in the comments that you did it. Let me cheer you on. Check in the description below. I've got some basic budgeting worksheets for you. I've got some prompted journals that I've put together that actually helped me figure out what my particular money goals were, where I wanted to be. These prompts will help you. So check that out in the description, but definitely the free budgeting spreadsheet.